Welcome, my name is Nick, and this is Nick's Fort, where we talk about filmmaking and I teach you everything that I know about filmmaking. And today is To the Frickin' Point Friday, and we're right around the corner from the weekend, and I am stoked. And today we're going to get to the frickin' point about how to nail the color in your videos every time without fail. And to do that, we're going to use this little magic wand called a color checker. So this is the X-rite video color checker, and it is full of colors and white to black. You can use it for a lot of stuff. I am not going to go into detail on how you can use this for exposure, and you can really look in depth at your color with these. We're not doing that. This is a quick and simple way to nail your color. So what I'm going to do is, no matter where I am, if I'm inside, outside, whatever atmosphere you're in, you want to put this right where the light is hitting your talent, your subject, whatever you're filming. So right now, I'm going to put it right in front of my face, hold it still, keep it there for a second, do this side just for good measure. And now I'm going to have that in post-production to work with. I have my light source right here. I've set my white balance on my camera to 6,000 Kelvin because this is an aperture light. I know it's 6,000. So more or less, my color should be pretty accurate in this situation. Oh, if you're on the run, you can use the little passport version. It has everything that the full version has. It's just small. You throw it in your pocket. It's super sweet. I'll link below to both of these. If you are a professional and you're working in filmmaking, you're a cinematographer, you're a videographer, these are really valuable tools. Check them out below. I will also link to a cheaper version that is just a gray card, and you can do the same thing with that gray card. It's gonna cost you less money. You won't have the versatility and ability to do as much with it, but get what you need. That is what you should do. I'm gonna pop my camera into the wrong color balance, put it at 32,000. And in post-production, we will take a look at the original clip that was colored correctly in terms of the white balance in camera, and the clip that is the wrong white balance. You're set for not daylight, you're set for tungsten, and you make a mistake, but you use your color checker, so you're gonna maybe be able to save it. We'll find out. Okay, so I'll see you guys in Premiere Pro. I'm going to click on the color tab up here, which is going to open up my color area. I have isolated those clips where I have the color chips in front of my face with the proper white balance and the improper white balance. And I'm going to go ahead and jump over to my scopes right here. Boom, open that up. And we're just gonna have our scope up here, the vector scope. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on our clip right here, and we are going to do the effects control, go down to opacity, open up that tab, and click this little box. It's gonna make a little mask, and we're gonna have that mask right there. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom in over here to 200, whoa, let's go for 400%. Now I'm gonna make this mask right around my gray, right here. And I'm gonna cut out everything else in the image. So now I just have the gray patch right there, right? If I turn that off, you can see I'm just isolating that gray patch. And now I'm gonna go back over to my lumetri scopes. And what should happen is now you'll see in the center of this scope right here, the little dot, okay? So if I pull this out a little bit more, just make that scope area just a little bit bigger. If I go over here in my lumetri color tab, if I start moving my color temp left and right on the blue scale, you'll see how this is moving, the little dot is moving out, it's moving the other way. And then if I do the magenta and green, it's gonna move the dot around in the other directions, okay? If I do 0 and 0, which is straight out of camera, that dot is right in the center. That's where you want it. This is the middle gray area. You wanna nail that. That little dot in the center is what tells you that you have your color temperature right. So now let's look at the 32,000 balance in camera for this 6,000 color temperature light and see where that dot is. So this is how you might fix the color temperature if you're using these color checkers in a situation where you didn't get the balance right. So if I go over to this clip right here, and I'm going to do the same exact thing, make a mask. So I have my mask around my gray patch on the improperly balanced color temperature, and we're gonna go over to the scopes again. Now in our scope, we can see that this area is not all centered in like on our properly balanced. See, it's all in the middle on that one. In this one, it's spread out to the right, and that's because our blue-orange temperature was way off. What I need to do is I need to slide this and bring that right into the middle. You can adjust your green and magenta a little bit, and you can see it pop out there, and you might just make sure it's right in the center. The gray is now balanced in the center of our scope over here. So now if I go back to this effect and I turn off my mask and I fit this to the window, that is the after we fix the color, and that's the before. So you're really able to change your color temperature dramatically. And if we look at our original, that is the properly balanced, and that is our fixed balanced. It's pretty close. It's not exactly the same, but in terms of getting it to a point that is acceptable, this is amazing. I didn't add these to my kit for a long time, but you guys really should have color checkers in your kit for your own editing or for the editor that is going to work with this. It is not scary stuff. It's really easy. It's really that simple. Before you guys take off, if you guys drop a comment below, I would be super stoked. I love chatting with you guys. If you watch it in my other videos, I always chat with you guys, and I really enjoy that. So let's have a conversation about color. I've dove into color in the past 2 years really aggressively, and I've learned a lot. So if you guys want to see more color correcting kind of stuff, let me know below. If you give that thumbs up a click, or as I put it, a clickety-clackety, that would be rad. I really appreciate that love. If you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe below, click that notification button, boom, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, have a good weekend. Peace. Are you excited for the weekend? We are excited for the weekend. Oh yeah. Squids are always excited for the weekend.